And in just the minute or so that we have left, there has also been, of course, a lot of talk about the rain tax, the stormwater remediation fees. You've put forth a proposal to cut them by a third at the county level. How does that interplay with whatever the state might do in Annapolis this year?
Well, there's been, I appreciate you bringing it up because there's been a lot of controversy about this. The Chesapeake Bay Foundation sued the federal EPA for failure to enforce the 1972 Clean Water Act. And the state was brought into the lawsuit and entered into a consent decree with the EPA that, yes, Maryland would start improving its runoff into the Chesapeake Bay and mitigate that. Well, as opposed to the state choosing to do these projects, the state mandated that 10 jurisdictions in the state provide their own remediation. And it's very costly to do so. So we said, well, we don't have the money to do that. They said, well, raise taxes. Well, we said, well, we don't want to raise taxes. So the state then passed a law mandating that we raise a fee to pay for this. So we identified $30 million annually of projects that they're tree planting, rebuilding stream beds, even buying street sweepers. These are the types of projects that we're using, about $30 million a year, $10 million of which we're absorbing the cost of our metropolitan district, $20 million of which is raised by the fee. Well, after we've had a year of experience, we decided that some of the costs that we were anticipating weren't going to be as high, so we're able to lower the rain tax by a third. And we're asking the county council to approve that. To simply eliminate the rain tax, where I've heard the governor suggest that that should be done, or other leaders are saying that, doesn't solve the problem, because we're still mandated to comply with this federal decree.
To cut the pollution.
Yeah, so if we don't have the fee to help pay for that, to comply with that mandate, then we're going to have to go into our school construction program and not be able to build the schools that we want in order to do this.
And you had also raised the concept of maybe extending the time period that the counties would have and the state would have to make those cuts.
I think I'm just trying to make sure we have a fair dialogue about what this is all about, because no one wants to pay a rain tax. I mean, we get that. Sure. It's a very clever term, but we have an obligation to clean up the bay, and more importantly, our residents want us to do that. We have 200 miles of waterfront in Baltimore County, and 2/3 of our county is on well and septic. So we're great stewards of the environment. It's a good investment.
Great. All right. Well, thank you.